Wake up. What's up? What's up? It's your boy Camo, kicking it with my nigga Two Phone Tone, another rendition of the Two Ninja Kickback Hip Hop Edition. Tone, how you feeling, my guy?
I'm groovy, my G. And just good music, good news, all types of shit going all around. You feel me?
Oh fuck it, yeah. Like the space of hip hop is beautiful right now, man. We coming off some amazing, talented battle rap. If you haven't been privy to the Smack Saturdays, all that shit, definitely go check that shit out. Cause like
Please.
I should definitely putting batteries and all types of niggas back. I'm amazed that Lupe and fucking Royce the 5'9" are actually talking about stepping into the ring and see what's going on. And we see like the spillage of it is good music apparently that we getting. So I'm like, hell
I'm here
fucking
for
yeah.
it.
I'm
Just straight
doubly here for
acapella
that shit.
bars, nigga.
Both
It's
ways, yo.
it's to be honest, that's the shit that niggas grew up off of. If you like a hip hop fan from the 90s for real, you know about your favorite rappers actually battling each other. You feel me? When
Yeah,
niggas was just in the green room, you feel me? Just
yeah.
chilling and shit.
Like,
So
yo,
to
put a
actually
beat
get
on,
this
yo.
shit,
Yeah, throw a beat on, yo. Like, who you got? First of all, let's get that shit on. Who you got in this endeavor?
I don't know. I'm a fan of both these niggas, but I've been a fan of Lupe longer, but I feel like Royce might really kill him when it comes to certain shit. Lupe nice and he might go over a lot of niggas' heads.
See, I think if you're a listener, you're a fan that you. There's some niggas that's listening to this shit that know exactly what we talking about. That's been following this shit. Like we've been following this shit, but to follow all our other listeners and shit, this shit kind of started as like some type of group apparently that all these guys were in, a bunch of top name, top pen guys, top MCs were all in like this group together, and they were judging other MCs. They were talking like just putting that prominence on what it means to be a lyrical, juggernaut in the space and how like yeah, like you said, killers recognize killers, all that shit. So them coming together and just giving us great content on just talking about certain aspects of rapping and all of that shit. Like I was like, that's already amazing. And it was like, then niggas got the man. Well, I feel like I'm the best, and I feel like I'm the best, and you know how competitive that nature can be inside of hip hop. So it's
Oh
like
yeah.
naturally it just spills into this, and it just like we got the right group to like this shit is beautiful right now. Mickey Fax talking about battling fucking B Dot, like it's all types
White?
of great shit coming out. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Mm.
Lux, Mook, everybody involved, niggas like this shit is beautiful right now. And like right now as it stands, I think Royce was trying to make the thing like, yo, Lupe, yo, we know you can rap, but it's different levels to this shit. Like a lot of lyrical niggas can rap, but that is it's more to it than just like putting similes together and shit like that, putting metaphors together. It's a whole other side to it that niggas was like, I think that Royce was trying to get to, not saying that this is what he's saying, but I felt like that's what he was trying to get to. Like it's an extra step
Hmm.
when certain niggas do it. Like
Yeah, I mean, you can tell like from a nigga that's like a rapidy rap versus nigga just spit some shit in it.
yeah,
You
like
feel me?
like you like
It's
you could shut a nigga down in like a couple bars because it's like
the right nigga can
Logic can
shut a
rap,
nigga
yo.
down in 6 buzz. Versus
Yeah,
yeah, and that's the perfect example. A nigga like Logic that would have to take 16 bars or more for him to connect with a motherfucker. A certain nigga could just spit 8 bars and that shit would destroy whatever the fuck that nigga just did.
yeah, and I think like it's like you just moving into that other space where it's just more aspects of it. Like you can put
Hmm.
two niggas can put the same bars together, but how it's delivered is totally different. Like niggas don't
Exactly.
focus on that aspect of how do you deliver this shit. Some niggas are just premium deliverers of rap. And I feel like
Now,
it's a certain cadence and like certain shit that you just it's untouchable.
for sure, especially when you only pay attention to certain key elements, like you were saying, like the voice, you feel me, and deliverance. Like a nigga like us, we're privy to the words more than anything. So like the words is gonna carry more weight. But even how the nigga said it still was gonna affect that shit.
I don't know, bro. Like I think it's the combination of all of it. Like when you got that right beat and you talking that shit, and then it's just delivered so like just precisely and just on cue and just beautifully scripted. I think it can't be matched. Like you can spit as many words as you want, but if it don't sound as like it doesn't sound the same way, like it doesn't like you look at Biggie. Biggie didn't say the most craziest shit like he did, but it was so simplistic that everybody could get it, and it was also like his rhyme pattern and his cadence when he did it.
Yeah.
So it's like all of that together on a killer beat is just it's unmatched. Like Like I feel like even when they put their songs out, Royce did his thing, like just the soulfulness of it, the way he's just surgically, taking apart this beat and Lupe at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like the shit is just, I think it's a certain level that Royce can get into that fucking Lupe can't. Like I feel like it's just depths that he can go into.
But and I feel like that goes into the exposure of the artist itself.
Yeah,
You feel me? Because I think what Royce can touch niggas at Lupe can't, and that's like street talk. You feel me?
exactly,
Grown man
exactly.
talk type shit. And I feel like Lupe can only touch niggas when it comes to like expanding your mind on some type of shit. You feel me?
Yeah, or like
Like Lupe is of the cloth of Andre, and you can have Royce being of the cloth of Big Boy.
we could take it that way, but I feel like yeah, yeah. I
You see
think
that dynamic I'm
yeah,
going with?
exactly. I definitely see it. I feel like Lupe's bars, schemes, and patterns are like he can do some fucking amazing
He can do
shit.
some. He can, like,
Like
and he has. You
this
feel
nigga's a
me? Like
gymnast, yeah. Like the way he can fucking maneuver and move bars is immaculate. Like it is none other. But then
my
it's like
favorite. My favorite shit by Lupe is double burger with cheese. How he flipped the whole Minister Society shit. You feel me?
I like how I just like how like we able to just be able to be in a space now where it's like it's a space where niggas can fucking can do it whenever they want. So it's like if you got a beef with a nigga, both of these brothers just went through something out. Ain't like we had to
Mm-hmm.
wait months or weeks or whatever. Like now we should be getting more shit like this. Like I've been saying this. Like I don't know why battle rappers don't do it. Why you don't drop a diss track leading up to your battle? Like get more hype around it. Show your lyrical talent on the beat, all types of shit. Then you come there and destroy your nigga. Like that'd be amazing. Like I think Easy the Block Captain kind of started a whole trend where niggas was getting back in the lab. It seemed like when he came out dissing all the vets, I think that was a beautifully scripted move, and it made niggas go get in the studio. So it was like a win-win because us the fans, we got to hear our favorite battle rapper on the track, and it's like that's what niggas need to understand. Like these battle rappers are like top tier lyricists, so they definitely respected in that same circle as your favorite artist and all this other shit. Like so, it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's just a den of killers, yo. So it's like if like niggas like us that like that's a premium lyricism, that shit that make you think. Sometimes you got to go back and watch some shit 5, 6, 7 times before you start to really understand how deep a nigga was going into like a scheme or a pattern and all that shit.
And I think that's what it all really builds down to. You feel me? It's just I think niggas gotta actually pay attention and be aware of like who is your favorite rapper's rapper at this point, or who is your favorite rapper's lyricist. Because that's where it actually tells like where it speaks like actual volumes. You feel me? When it comes to shit, because like you said, like a lot of these battle rappers are like a lot of like industry niggas' favorite like lyricists. You feel me?
Yeah,
You can see how some niggas in the industry actually copy these niggas' swags when it comes to shit. You feel me?
yeah. I mean, it's a good thing to sample. Like these niggas be
Yeah.
having some of the most room shaking fucking bars. Like I got to
I,
be a different talent. Like when Drake throws some shit out and it's like a crazy ass bar. It's like he putting it on a track so he can't get that immediate reaction. Like
mm-hmm.
them niggas get that immediate. Like the crowd won't come. Like oh my lord, he's
See,
killing
that's
this
why
nigga.
I was kind of happy what Joe did, what he did when going up against who the fuck did Joe go up against?
Hollow the Don.
Yeah, Hollow for real. I was kind of happy with Joe did that shit, and I was even more enthused when Ab did that shit with Daylight. That was my favorite fucking battle, to be honest. Like one of my
Yeah,
favorite battles of all time.
I wish they'd like had the video, but that shit was crazy. I wasn't really a fan of the Joe and the Hollow shit, but I know like I definitely thought the Absol and Daylight shit was amazing.
Oh yeah, like I mean, cause just to actually see like the camaraderie of two lyricists. You feel me? Like, because
Yeah,
when you look at Absol's not the biggest face on TDE, but niggas that know Absol knows his pen is not to be questioned.
right. That's so funny now that these niggas is label mates. Like who'd have thought? I could definitely see
Mm-hmm.
Daylight over there, but it's just funny how shit works out. But yeah, no, like I think that's an important thing that like niggas like Lupe and niggas like Royce. I feel like Royce is still in his like prime like career too, so that's definitely a good look. Sometimes it seemed like the only niggas that really try to get into space is niggas that's kind of on the downturn of their career or some shit. So that's nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
We got two juggernauts. Same with Lupe. I feel like Lupe can drop a project right now and it'll go stupid. So that's
Oh yeah.
amazing that both of these niggas is trying to get into that space. I want
I
to see
don't
more
know.
of it though, yo. I want to see
Oh
more
yeah,
of
for
it.
sure.
Like it's talks that Lloyd Banks trying to jump in there. I definitely want to see Lloyd in there. Like that'd be amazing too.
That's the thing. Like Lloyd to me was like, besides the game when it came to G Unit, like Lloyd was that second lyricist.
The nigga you go get when you need to get ready to get the rapping going.
Pretty much. Like I like 50 for real, but like 50 ain't had like that scheme that Lloyd had for real. And he ain't had that style that Lloyd had. Like I felt like Lloyd should have been bigger than what he is, to be honest. And
I
I
mean,
fucks with Lloyd Banks. So that's not a slight to that nigga. You feel
no,
me?
not at all. I think that's on Lloyd though. Like I think he came out and said that.
Mm.
But I mean, but yeah, I think he'd go. I think once you like, I think it's an adjustment. But once you make the adjustment, I feel like he'll do good. Like don't like some niggas think they're gonna come in there with like old mixtape bars or some shit and spit it how you spit it on wax. That shit ain't gonna fly. Like
Mm.
that shit don't really pan to a live audience. Like you can see what Cannabis came there and did, it ain't really work.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the who else was it? Keith Murray versus was it Sticky Fingers or something like that? I don't even remember, but that joint wasn't all that great either. Just being honest.
Oh no, you ain't lying. Like I think that's what a lot of niggas fail to realize. Like the shit that like even niggas grew up on was kind of corny. So it's like some shit that you really can't get by with today's antics and shit.
Yeah, like niggas is on a different level. Like battle rap is in a total different space. Like niggas is like, nah,
Hmm.
that's not how it really go anymore.
Now I think like a nigga like how Buster was coming inside the scene for Rogan still pass. Like because Buster was kind of animated like how Daylight is a little bit. Like when I see Daylight battle, I see a little bit of elements of Buster for real.
Listen, I know Buster can do that shit because he be around Mook, he be around Lux, and he like a man that like really fuck with that shit. So I know,
Oh yeah,
I
he's a
think,
man of the cloth.
I think he'll get in there and go crazy.
I like to see KRS-One. KRS-One got his start in the hip hop battle in a nigga by accident. You feel me?
I would be mad. I mean, I don't know, but I'd like to see it.
And my nigga Mad Lion come out in the background screaming and shit. Lord have mercy. That shit would be hella fucking funny,
That
nigga.
shit might work. I don't know.
Yeah, it
That
might
shit might
work.
work. That
Cause you know
shit
how
definitely
hype
might
niggas be
work.
building shit up for real. You feel me?
Yeah, get a good hype, man. It definitely amplify a bar. Nigga say some hard shit and the nigga scream like that, and he say some more hard shit. Nigga say something
You
like
just
like
got Jamaican niggas speaking in tongues behind you, yo. Like you just going in.
this nigga like, oh my goodness, he's cooking this nigga. Oh man, we got some more exciting news too, yo. Not to just stay on the whole Royce and everything, like, cause I definitely want to see more unfold of that. But like until we get there, yo, like I'm just enjoying what's the fallout of it, yo. We got two great tracks out right now. Niggas is going back and forth on the IGs and all this other shit. It look like this shit really gonna happen.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But shit, to be honest, when it comes down to it, I mean, we even got a great new album out. You feel me?
Exactly. Yep.
Motherfucking Kanye with Donda. You feel me?
I could not find that joint anywhere.
For real?
Hell yeah. Is it out?
A man sent me the link. Yes, so
I gotta go peep that joint. Definitely gotta peep that joint. And
well,
it's
it's not
talks that
out
we
out,
getting
but like it's a little bit of leaks for real.
and
I can send you a little yeah for real. I got
man,
you.
hook your boy up.
I got you.
I'm
But
more excited about a Watch the Throne possibility.
oh yeah, him and fucking Jay-Z got back together. It's on one of the songs that leaked for you. It's basically it feels like it's a Watch the Throne too. You feel
That's
me?
just a good combination together, yo. When you get Hove and just Kanye for some reason, like them niggas know how to work.
It's just good energy. I feel like Kanye is really in a good space now. You feel me? Like
Yeah, it seems like it, yeah. Like it definitely
I,
seems like it. That's why I can't wait to hear the album.
oh my God, my G. But like I think like when it comes down to it, you know how like Kanye had that bad stink with all the like so like all the media and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think like this album, you know how what was that fucking movie? You know Dewey Cox?
It sounds mad familiar.
Um, what was Dewey Cox? He was based off like a real musician or some shit for real, but like the nigga was just getting into hella goofy shit. It was
Mm.
the dude from Step Brothers. He was in
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I believe I know what you're talking about.
But his whole purpose in that whole movie was to make his masterpiece album for real. I feel like Donda might be it for real.
It could be.
I feel like this might actually like solidifies Kanye's soul for real in a way.
I think he already solidified, but I think it just might be like that thing that make niggas realize that he just like an alien. He really out of here. Like I don't think niggas really understand like who Kanye is, and I think he just like this might be the Remind the World album,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think he delivering a masterpiece just yet. I feel like this could be up there, but I don't know because like he fresh off of like he a new man. Like I
Oh
think
yeah.
in the process of getting a divorce, he finding himself again. He just reconnecting with his dad. He found Christ. All this
Oh, I
other
didn't know
stuff.
he reconnected with his father. Shit, that's what it is.
Like so, like I know he like just like in a space where it's like you got to be looking up at the world. Like man, I'm like got to remind myself again. I'm Kanye. Like you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like damn, I'm him.
I'm that nigga for real. Like,
All those rants I was yelling about, all of that shit, I've ascended to where I am now, where like I can't even rant about that shit because I'm doing it.
mm-hmm.
Like nigga got his own factories, all of that shit. Easy doing better than ever. Like connect back with your big brother. Like I can't imagine the music this nigga get ready to deliver to us, yo.
I can't imagine the feel it is in that studio. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know, like just to have them two niggas in a studio, like just to see like certain clips of them niggas, you can feel the energy how them niggas was moving for real.
yeah,
Like,
and you know the type of shit that this nigga Hove on right now. So like,
mm-hmm.
I can't wait to hear like the messaging in that shit too. I feel like it's gonna be some real good messaging in that shit.
You think Kanye gonna get dredged like Hov after this if they do a Watch the Thrones?
I don't know. It's like I'm banking on no, but I don't know.
Gonna get the blonde dreads, you're gonna start looking like Kodak for real.
I ain't mad if he do. Like this nigga's a trendsetter, yo. I don't know though, yo. Like we'll see. Like I know the music gonna be amazing. Like if I don't know nothing else, I know them two niggas gonna come together and make some amazing, incredible music. So the fallout of us as fans, we get to kind of fucking marinate in that shit. Like, when you find
Mm-hmm.
a good album will change a nigga life, yo.
Oh yeah, change the way you think, change the way how you walk, how you talk a little bit for real. Like that's just good music, period. Like you feel me?
Yeah,
Good music,
absolutely.
period, will just move your soul. And shit, ironically, that's Kanye, good music.
Nigga couldn't have named it better, right?
Hey, it hits, it's a ring, you feel me? Everybody loves good music.
Yeah, I think Hove, Kanye, and Pusha gotta get together on something on that Watch the Throne. I needs that.
Ah, yeah, we need a pusher verse on Watch the Thrones or something. Just to have Pusha
Interlude, you feel me?
and Jay
Something.
on Drug Dealers Anonymous was fucking great. You feel me?
Yeah. Pusha T had a really good album too, yo.
He did. Yo, Daytona was the shit.
That shit was phenomenal, yo. Like I was listening to that shit the other day. I was like, I forgot how fucking like some of the beat patterns that nigga had on that shit was crazy, yo.
Hmm.
Mm. Damn, we going. Oh man, yo. A happy Kanye, yo. A at peace Kanye. Can you imagine what we could get, yo?
Oh yeah.
It's rumors that him and the Champagne Poppy Drizzy, my guy, done patched it up. Like, oh man,
Oh yeah. And that's what the motherfucking game don't want right there.
they
You
definitely
feel
don't.
me? Is they actually have these two motherfucking titans being friends again?
Yeah, you want to talk about market share? Like you ain't
Oh
getting none.
yeah. not even that, the commercial value in that shit of just having both them niggas patch up for real. Like I can really see these niggas talking about each other on Jimmy Kimmel's scene.
Yeah, like, and I was thinking that shit like a couple of days ago. I was like, man, yo, you know, like I was telling you a while ago when this nigga Meek and Drake was beefing. I'm like, the fucking bullshit about that shit is we can't get any good Ross and Drake music, and we can't get any good Meek and Drake music. Like, I hate when niggas like that make good music beef because it's like fuck, like with him we was
Mm-hmm.
beefing with Chris Brown. But like, you know, we see and all of that shit. This nigga Drake is a nigga that'll patch it up with a nigga. So like, I was hoping these niggas would kind of patch it up. So hopefully that shit come to fruition.
It has to. It has to. But at the same time, though, like I don't know, like if I was Kanye, I'd still ask this nigga what the fuck was Kiki about. That's just me. You feel me? Just
What are
being a
you
nigga and shit.
insinuating, my nigga?
Mhm. But other than that, yo, I'm here for it, yo. I'm just a fan of good music. You feel me? I'm a fan of Drake now. I've been a fan of Drake for like the past 3 years now.
And
So
that's
I'm
it.
I'm here for it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It took me a minute to be a fan of Drake, yo.
Nah, I get that. There'll be a lot of niggas that be late to come aboard.
I mean, because my whole thing is like a lot of niggas will actually try to rate this nigga as like the top rapper of all time. I mean, he has the credentials, but like he's not the top rapper to me. You feel me? And niggas
Yeah,
try to push that message down my throat. It's like, nah, nigga, cool. I'm cool.
yeah. It's just a nigga like I totally know what you mean. I respect niggas' opinions. Like, you know, it's like hip hop is a preference. Like
Hmm.
everything ain't for everybody. You ain't gotta like this nigga.
Yeah, like we said last hip hop episode for Wale for real, like if it's some shit that I'm feeling sentimental about, I'll listen to Wale. Some shit that I wanna hear while I'm about to slide on the nigga, I listen to Nipsey or fucking Schoolboy, you feel me? Or whoever. Like Drake is like one of the last niggas I listen to personally. I
Yeah,
like him, granted.
ain't nothing wrong with that. It's like the niggas that don't like LeBron.
Yeah,
Those like the same niggas that don't like LeBron seem to not like Drake either. It's so funny.
that's crazy. Now I don't know. See, I'm one. I don't know if I'm one of them niggas because like I wouldn't consider LeBron like LeBron is great, granted, you feel me? But I wouldn't consider LeBron great to me. Like I'm a Kobe baby, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
Like I started watching basketball because of Kobe. Like Kobe, like is the reason I started watching that shit.
Right. A lot of the niggas had that sentiment. Like, and there's nothing wrong with
Hmm.
that.
Like
But
who was it? Kobe and AI for real. Once AI stopped, I was like, all right, well, it's just Kobe now. Tim Duncan gone.
yeah, hell yeah. A lot of niggas feel that way. And there's nothing wrong with feeling that way.
Hmm.
You like what you like. Like niggas be getting consumed with that shit. Like, like I don't understand it. Like that nigga cannot like this nigga. Like, like
Pretty
does it
much.
matter? Everybody got a favorite player. Like I'm a fan of players.
See, same for real. Like I'm only like a fan of like I'd say like football teams. I wouldn't actually say players on that aspect. You feel me?
I think that's the dope shit about being in Baltimore. We don't got no team, so you can root for whoever. Niggas would say you're supposed to root for I think the Wizards, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I can see myself being a Wizards fan.
I don't know. I had a Wizards jersey back in the day for it was a Stackhouse jersey though. I felt like Stackhouse was that nigga
You're
when I
supposed to
was
get the
like
Jordan joint, yeah.
I mean I had the Jordan joint too, but like I don't know, like Stackhouse was that nigga to me for some reason when I was
Nah,
a
he was that
kid.
nigga. He was pretty good. But yeah, I feel like coming off of like the conversation about some of our like lyrical legends and shit like that. You kind of go into like the festivals and shit. Like right now, what we seeing with like Rolling Loud and all this other shit. Like Rolling Loud just don't look like it's it for real.
Mm-mm.
But
Mm-mm.
like Rolling Loud is like almost like I don't think you could be a real lyrical act and be a Rolling Loud.
Yeah, Rolling Out was more for hype anyway for real. Like
Yeah, it's like the younger crowd. I feel like, but it just
but then
seemed I don't
again,
know.
then again, the rolling out of our generation, like what was it, 2011, 2013, 2015 for real?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like that shit was kind of lit though, like, and it wasn't really. I mean, they had lyrical acts. Absol, Isaiah Rashad was in that shit. You feel me? It was
Right.
quite a few. Kendrick at one point, and when you look at it for real, I just feel like the artists themselves kind of fucked up Rolling Loud. Just for all the behind the scenes shenanigans and hijinks these niggas get into.
Yeah, I think so
Because
too.
because when you look at it, like it's bad enough if the artists themselves like are bad performers, but then you have like the side note, like a lot of these niggas are getting arrested at this time. Like so, some of your favorite artists that you might have wanted to see for real just spoiled it for you.
Yeah. And it's like I was looking at some of the performances. I was like, oh man, like, but it's like, eh, like that's crazy because it's like, like shit's still like opening back up and all this other shit, and these niggas ain't been performing in a while. Niggas ain't been doing those shows. I would think so. It's like I guess niggas gotta shake that rust off and get like back at it. But I don't know. It was just more so like niggas was just playing the song and chiming in every now and again and shit like that. Like I hate seeing shit like that.
Yeah, and just to give you niggas a good little taste of who's not performing in Rolling Loud, Chef G will not be performing.
What?
Fredo Bang and Spot 'em got 'em.
Chef G, that's my guy. Yo, I fucks with Chef G. He makes some
Facts.
phenomenal music.
Facts. I fucks with
It's
Chef G
me,
and Fredo
Chef
Bang.
G.
Spot 'em got 'em cool for real, but
Mm-mm-mm.
like Spot 'em got 'em got caught with AK in his lap in a hotel, if I'm not mistaken, for real.
Oh,
So
yikes. Hopefully he get out of that situation.
I don't know.
Why do niggas be putting themselves in situations like that, man? But I understand. I guess you gotta move how you gotta move. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
I
Shit.
mean, but shit, my nigga, if you in a hotel, yo, have a little concealable or something, my nigga. Like, I understand keeping your old lady on you, but
A big ass chop, but that is.
you imagine being the feds that's raiding that shit, yo. You just see
What?
this little ass nigga with that big ass stick. Oh,
Hey, like that shit gonna boost this nigga career. That shit helps niggas now, man.
oh yeah, it do. I mean, shit, you really ain't popping until you got like a whole police record. That's how most shit go for real.
In that lane, yeah. Like if you in that lane, I don't know who Spot 'em got him is. I'm not really privy to his music.
Um, which beat did he do?
I'm sure, but I'm saying
Beatbox beat.
I'm sure he makes some heavy shit where he talking that shit. I'm sure, right?
I'm quite yeah. I'm not really too privy of him. My niece and my nephews are more fans of him for real. But some of his shit I heard, it was just like, oh okay, I can see how he on for real.
Okay, like well, hopefully, like I said, praise to that man. Hopefully, he get out of that speedy and get back to making that money, that moolah. I
Oh
know he
yeah, that's
mad
I
as
mean
shit. He
that's what this
missing
shit
that show
about.
money, yo. He ain't giving that back and up. He keeping all of
I mean, but
that.
shit, that's the feds on him though.
Oh
So
Lord, oh no. What's up with the feds, bro? They been getting everybody.
I mean, they active. The thing is, niggas fail to realize, yo, these niggas is watching. You feel me? Like, it's so fucked up because the acronyms for Facebook and Instagram is FBI, and it's like, yo, with the amount of niggas that been getting caught up on this shit, it's like no coincidence. Like these niggas is getting caught off of social media, and Instagram and shit. The nigga could catch you lagging off of fucking Snapchat and IG for real. Why can't the feds? Especially with the shit niggas be posting for real. You feel me? These don't be prop guns.
Yeah, niggas gotta take a break. Gotta get away from that shit for a little bit, man. Like, especially if
Mm-hmm.
like shit getting niggas jammed up the way it's getting niggas. That shit is at an all time high.
Yeah, and it's like to the point you want to shoot niggas bail for real and be like, yo, why the fuck is these niggas on these niggas back? But then it's you gotta look at it sometimes like a fucking reasonable adult. Like, come on, my nigga. Like,
You know the gun laws. Like you still a citizen at the end of the day.
yeah, like my nigga, like,
You know niggas don't fear the law. Like niggas be real niggas, yo. Niggas don't fear the law. Like that's the last thing on your mind. Rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6, right?
oh yeah, that's the good old motto for real.
Rather be caught with it than without it. Especially
Yeah.
like being a rapper, yo. Like You gotta move militant as a rapper nowadays, yo. Niggas
That's
like,
one of the scariest occupations out here right now. I mean, it's lucrative, but some of the detriments that shit come with.
right, absolutely. Like, there's so much to that shit. Did you happen to catch some of the double XL freestyle?
Ah, that I must say, I was fairly impressed with a lot of artists except for two. But other than that,
What's the two
I
real quick?
mean, come on now. You know, Corley Ray is number one on my disappointment list. And it's it's not even me making like fun of her, or it's not even me trying to be a bully. But like Corley Ray is just completely ass.
I ain't gonna say she completely ass. I ain't think she was that bad, but like when you look at everybody else performed really, really decently. Like everybody, I ain't gonna say decent. Everybody did their thing. It was like a really good double XL freestyle. So like everybody's shit was enhanced. I felt like she had like I don't know, like she was going with a different style of like I guess a rhythmatic pattern or some shit. I don't know. But it definitely
Mm.
wasn't it for that room. Like niggas was kind of like lit in that room. Like she was with
That's what I'm
DDG,
saying. Like
Maury.
if just off the temperature reading in that room for real, you can't fuck up that volume. You feel me?
Cause this the competition. This is what you trying to sell against right there.
Right. And then with the race that she's at right now, when it comes to it, she's fighting an uphill battle. If niggas is already clowning her on her shit and saying that like she's whack for real, when it comes to fucking like the double XL cipher,
A
that's a point where you
showcase.
have to prove, yeah, you have to showcase yourself. You have to prove yourself. And the thing of it is just she fell short. I mean, shit, like coming off of after Lakia, just off of another female MC. You feel me?
Yeah, she smoked
I'm
that
here
shit
for
too,
Lakia
yo.
for
She
real. Like,
smoked that shit, yo. Ruby Rose killed that shit. So it's like it's other females in your class that's fucking torching this shit. That's hanging in the realms with the Pooh Shiesties with the 42 Dugs and shit. Now like you getting up there playing.
DDGs,
Yeah,
motherfucking
DDG
Moray. You
cooked that
feel
shit
me?
too. Like niggas was up that bitch rapping. So it's like ain't time to play, but is she a rapper? She said don't put in that box, I believe. So we can't even call her a rapper, really. I don't think. I
See, the
think
thing is,
if
yo,
she make
if
turn up music, I like okay, all right, understand. And she
I
can't
mean,
play
no
in that
harm,
realm.
yo. Waka Flocka made turn up music and he was calling himself a rapper. I'm tired of this point where niggas that can't rap is coming out saying, yo, don't call me a rapper.
Well, if you
If
can't
you
rap, then why would you want to be putting that? Like, I understand, like when certain niggas don't want to be put in that box, but I understand when like when you really don't feel like you're a rap, you feel like you just make songs or some shit, then you just a songwriter or some shit, right?
just call yourself an artist at that point, yo, I'm an artist.
I think she
Don't
referred to
don't
herself as an
associate.
artist.
Uh, uh,
If
refers to
she, I'm
herself
a
as a
rapper,
rapper.
well then I don't know then, yeah, because that wasn't rapping that she was up there doing. And I fucks with Corey Ray. I feel like she a tremendous talent. Like
I
I feel
like
like
her
she make good
spirit.
songs. I feel like she could make good songs. I feel like see like it's hard for some artists like not to keep picking on that same double XL. Like you look at the Uzi, the 21 Savage, Kodak Black freestyle, double XL freestyle. That shit was like that shit wasn't all that.
That was it wasn't for real, but like at that time for real,
That shit wasn't all that at
I
that
say
time either. Niggas got
I
killed
say
for that
Uzi.
double.
I say to be
Nah.
honest, it was kind of expected. I mean, listening to how Uzi came in and did that shit for real, it was like, all
Yeah,
right.
all right. He kind of setting the tone. Yachty was trash on that shit. And I fucks with Yachty.
Mm-hmm.
21 kinda cleaned it up a little bit.
But
But
yeah, you can even see how even 21 was back at that time for real. It was like
yeah, they fucked over my nigga
DJ
damn.
Drama.
No, not DJ Drama. Fuck. Why am I blanking on my guy name, yo? Oh my goodness,
Denzel
yo.
Curry.
Denzel
Denzel Curry
fucking
fucking
Carey.
smoked that shit.
Denzel Carey was not supposed to be in that room with them trying
He
to rap,
wasn't.
yo.
He wasn't. He was supposed to be with Isaiah Rashad and them niggas, yo.
Denzel Carey definitely was supposed to be on the other side, but like, and I like how them niggas carried the cipher. They were just having fun in that bitch. DDG ain't come to play. Lakia
He
ain't
did
come to
not.
play. Maury ain't
He
come to
did not.
play. So
He did not.
when and then she like you going last? What? You
And that's
going
the thing, yo.
last?
The motherfucker that goes last is supposed to kill
You
that
the
shit.
anchor. Yes, you supposed to shut that shit down. It's the reason you going last. And then like in that circle, she a bigger star than DDG. Let's keep it buck.
Mm-hmm.
She a bigger star than Lakia. Let's keep it a buck. She not a bigger
She
star than Maury because he out of here already. That's why he
man, Kickstand's been out for like the past 2 years now, and that shit's still killing on the radio, my nigga.
so it's like she was the closer. That's why they ran it like that. Cause niggas like I don't know who DDG is really. To keep
I
it a
know that
beam.
as a YouTuber.
I know DDG make music. He had the moonwalking in Calabasas shit. That shit is fire. Like I fucks with DDG on the music tip. I understand why he transitioned from YouTube to music because the nigga definitely has a talent in that shit. But like I don't know, man. Like them niggas was rapping in that bitch, and like
That's
for
what I'm
her
saying,
to.
yo. When you rapping, my nigga.
But you look who our dad is though too, yo. Like
Yeah, I mean, shit. Granted, Benzino wasn't like the most looked at nigga when it came to shit, but like Benzino
he could
he
rap.
had a name at one point.
He
Yeah,
could rap. Like he could rap. But yeah, man, like I was a little disappointed, but I knew like I don't think that's really her element. Like, so I ain't mad at that shit.
I just look at it like motherfuckers just dabbing their feet into it just to actually just have fun with it, and I
Yeah.
feel like it's kind of fucked up because it's taking a spotlight from somebody that actually deserved it. Like it could have been another female, and
My nigga
yeah,
Shorty would have tore that shit down.
or even another female rapper. You feel me? Somebody that's probably actually nice.
She nice. I can't say that she there, so she gotta be nice. We can't do that.
You know, Double XL is not really on when it comes to actual like
Yeah, you
picking
skills.
talent.
You know that.
And
Yeah,
skills
you
and
right.
bass. You feel me?
You right.
They normally go off a fan base and hype a lot of times.
That's
too.
true. You gotta catch one to get on there. That was the life of the party, whatever the fuck she was on. That shit went up like a fucking Roman candle. That's a dope song.
Yeah. I mean, granted, people want to hear her on some shit because they want to hear what the hell she's going to do so they can react to
She
it.
got a nice flow.
She does, but like, I don't feel like she can really bang with shit though. And that's I don't know, like, and then like her personality when it comes to like
She a star.
niggas receptions, she's a star, but she still acts like a child. Like well, she is young,
I
but
was about to
like,
say she ain't what, but
how
what?
should I say this
20
shit?
something?
Like, my whole thing is, yo, like, as a rapper, my nigga, I understand, like, yo, you sensitive when you put your shit out there for real, but like, niggas gonna critique your shit regardless. And when you
Yeah.
in hip hop, yo, if a nigga say your shit trash, either you speak your piece and you deal with that shit, or you get better. And the thing of it is, with her for real, she can't understand like why people don't like her shit. Like Yachty understood why niggas ain't like his shit, and Yachty still kept making his shit. But she'll argue that she had the best verse when it came to the double XL shit. And when she tried to shoot herself bad. I mean, she tried to shoot herself bail by saying the kid also had the best verse. But it's like niggas already knew the kid had one of the best verses.
Well, you know how that shit go, yo. You always gonna get compared. That's how that is in that space. Like I feel like you always gotta be ready for that. And what you do is like you elevate yourself to get better and shit like that.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll definitely see. Like we like at a first introduction to a new class. So like I'm happy
It
to
is.
see the class. So like I mean we're gonna see what happens with these niggas, man. The next crop of superstars. Let's see if they make it.
I'm a fan of the music of a lot of these people so far that's on this
Hell yeah,
list. So
my favorite is probably Pooh Shiesty. That nigga, he's amazing. 42
I
Doug,
say,
Moray, I
yeah,
like DDG. All the females I think are dope, and I think that's everybody I'm fucking with.
I think if Ruby Rose take a little bit more time with her pen, I feel like she could be
got
something.
it. She got it though, yo.
She got it,
She
but
got
I
it.
don't want her to fall into a trend of like, I don't want her to dip into the city girl lane completely and just talking about that shit.
I like how she
I feel
played.
like
I like how she
I
played
like
both
how
sides.
she played that shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, I want her to get to that B side shit for real. You feel me? Fuck all that A side shit with shit is all cool and glamorous. Like, I feel like she could actually get on some other shit.
Some grimy shit.
Yeah. Like, cause I would love to hear her and Lakia on some shit.
With like a nice
Spitting
little
some shit.
bounce with that dark
Yeah,
vibe.
you
Yeah,
feel
that should be hard.
like some give me some shit with like Juicy J and Project Pat on some shit.
Oh,
Cause
yeah.
I feel like they can actually flow like
Yeah.
that. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm here for that shit. And you ain't gotta be talking about you can talk about popping pussy. I ain't mad at popping pussy.
Yeah, I ain't mad at talking about popping pussy for real. Just as long as that shit come with a balance. You feel me?
Yeah. Talk about spraying
That's
gats and shit. That shit is dope too. I love when a
I
female
think
start
like
talking that gun shit.
oh yeah, I love a good gumball from a female for real. You feel me? But my whole thing is like I think that's like the whole problem when it comes to female rapping itself. I feel like a lot of people feel like it's oversaturated with just scamming and pussy popping.
Over sexualized, but like
Yeah,
this is like you can say the same thing about the male side of it too. It's a whole bunch of glamorous about
uh,
shooting shit and all this other shit. Like niggas do have
not
their
really. I
pathways
mean,
that
you
they lean
got
into.
yeah, you do got like the main source of that shit being like
Shooter
niggas
like
just killing.
Steph, like
Yeah,
come on,
shooting.
you know what I mean? Like come on,
Yeah,
like
I mean the main source for the female rap was just pussy popping for real. Like at
yeah,
one point, like you had I don't know, like
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like you could, I ain't mad at females leaning
I
into
ain't
that
mad
shit.
at it neither, but it's just it is an overbalance because like while you did have like niggas talking about the gun buzz back in the day, you also had niggas in other lanes that was also being mentioned with the niggas.
I want
You
to hear
feel
the
me?
single mom rap, but like the fucking Rap City, I feel like is just the goat of just like rapping about just rapping. Like she's a rapper.
She's literally my favorite female rapper after her is Young and Meg.
Yeah. But I think like we need to see like a single mom rapper who's like in the street life for some shit. That'd be dope too. A boss chick. I always like the boss rap bitches. Like you know what I mean. Got it
I
for
like how
cheap, send
Trina
it for
came in
30,
her
all of
later
that
years
shit,
as a
different
boss
shit.
type
Yeah,
for
like I like that shit. Boss lady and all that shit. Gotta get back on that theme too. Like you ain't gotta be a schmut. You can
we
be a
need more
boss.
madams instead of motherfucking the actual product itself. You feel me?
Yeah, like you could talk about high class niggas when you rap. Like I like females to do that shit too. I ain't talking about no bum broke ass niggas and shit like that.
See, that's the thing, yo. And I feel like that's the repetitiveness when it comes to it. Like at some point, yo, like niggas was talking about bum broke bitches, but niggas was also talking about getting some high class pussy too and some exotic
It's a
pussy
good
too. Like
balance, yeah.
bitches switch it up though. You feel me? Like talk about getting some exotic shit. You feel me? Eating some exotic pussy and doing some exotic shit. You feel me?
I guess yeah. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
just want
either.
some shit to switch up for real. Like
I feel like females can rap the same way dudes rap about the same shit. Like so, like it's dope. Like if they
yeah,
realize that shit, like you can rap exactly how these niggas rap, like with no filter, nothing. Like you ain't gotta sexualize it all the time, all that shit. Like you can talk about throwing money in the club and shit too. You can talk about buying chains and Ferraris. Nicki do. Nicki
oh,
does it the
smacking a
best.
motherfucker. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Like Nicki is Nicki is one of the
Boss, the
quintessential rappers
queen.
too.
I
You
love
feel me?
Nicki, yo. I'm
Yeah.
a Nicki stan. Like I'm Beehive and I'm fucking Barbies, all that shit, yo. Like I fucks with the queens, yo. Like especially the high class queens, yo. Like that's
Oh
that. I
yeah.
mean, it's needed.
The barbs that actually elevated,
Like yes, yo. Like
they
I
still not booger trash for real. Like the barbs that actually elevated, I respect them for
when
real. You
yo
feel
once
me?
Nikki when she get into
Once
our
Nicki evolved, they evolved.
I like when she get into our car talk, yo. She be talking that fly shit on the car shit
Oh my
that
god,
bitches
nigga.
don't even get into the car talk like that, yo. Like that's a whole nother shit. When she talk about double pumps on the clutch and all that other shit, like she be on her shit, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Pumps on the clutch, all that shit. She be
It's
killing
so
shit.
many bags. Yeah, her card bag for real. Nicki can get into the
Jewelry.
gun bars,
She
the
buy all her
jewelry.
own shit. Like you could do that shit when you on
I
the
ain't gonna
top,
lie,
though.
yo. Nicki put me on hair when she talked about her hair bag for real. Like
I feel like she
I ain't
started
know
all
the
this long ass hair shit too.
facts. A lot of rap bitches wasn't doing this shit for real. A lot of bitches wasn't doing the long hair shit till Nicki came out. The
I don't
pink
know who
hair fucking
started
shit.
the braided hair joint, but I know she definitely started that long ass Brazilian shit and that fucking was it no fraud in videos
Yeah,
when she
she
was in
started
like
the
Prague or
motherfucking
some
pink hair
shit
shit. Remember when Nicki first came out, the long ass pink hair, 36 inches,
with the
with the bulb and
bright ass
bangs and shit.
lipstick and all that shit.
hmm
Yeah,
Every bitch in that
the
prom had that
Barbies.
shit.
Oh man, look where we at. We gonna close it, man. A good female talk. We need to have a female rapper discussion, like just really wholeheartedly get into that because I like the space we in right now.
Oh
But
man,
oh
it
yeah,
is a
go.
good space. Oh, not you right. It is a good space for real, but like I just need like the actual like balance to come out where it's like I'm hearing like It's almost like when I was hearing like Little Kim and Foxy Brown, I was still also hearing like motherfucking Queen Latifah and motherfucking Lauryn Hill. You feel me?
Yeah, or Lady of Rage.
Yeah, you feel me? Motherfucking Yo-Yo and shit like that. Like it was still motherfucking. It was still a
Roxanne,
balance.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne Shante. But yeah, man, I think that's gonna do it for this one, yo. I think this was a solid episode, man. I really enjoyed this conversation about hip hop, yo.
Oh yeah.
Tone, go ahead, give us our closing verse, man. Get us out of here.
Closing verse, my nigga. I actually just want to leave you niggas with some good music from the two opening starting acts that we came into the bag with. You feel me? Lupe and motherfucking Royce 5'9" for real. So shit on Lupe, just two good songs that I actually enjoyed, just on repeat. Is motherfucking Paris and Tokyo remix and Double Burger with Cheese, my nigga, and motherfucking Royce. What is this shit? Bible Boat and
Mm,
Cocaine.
mm. I fucks with that Pablo boat. I forgot about that album. I gotta go back and listen to that shit.
It's a good fucking album, my
I
nigga.
forgot about that. It is a good fucking album. Thank you. Listeners, thank Tone. Yeah, it's going to do it for this one. It's been another great, amazing episode. If you want to tap into this podcast, you want to get to know us, you want to access any questions, you can tap the Discord links that are provided on your app below in the description of the bio, depending on where you are consuming this, but it is there. You tap directly on that link and jump into the conversation we'll be having inside of our Two Ninja Kickback Discord, all that great shit. Also, you want to be following us on YouTube, social medias, all that good stuff. It'll be privy up in the chats. If you jump on the Discord, you can find those links provided. And yeah. You guys have a blessed Monday, and we appreciate y'all niggas for tapping in.